Hey guys, happy Saturday. Oh my gosh, it's Saturday. Okay, we have 8 days counting today, so technically 7 days after today, before end of month. And Arbonne has so many great incentives this month, and I feel like sometimes we get overwhelmed in our own minds, or we feel like things seem bigger than they are. And it's crazy how we can feel like 3,500 is an easy number to go towards, but 5,000 or whatever can seem like a big number. And so I have been crunching some numbers, and I just want to paint a little bit of a vision for you guys of how, with intentional focus, like you can hit your goals. And I don't want anyone to next month Nelly, because we are fixing to come upon our most busy months of the year. Not busy, but smart busy. Like, it's so smart to stay intentional throughout the next few months, because this is when every single person that's in business is amping up their business, because it's leading up to the most shopped times of the year. But the thing that has me super excited, honestly, so I just want to share a few things with you guys that are helping me, and that I'm just excited about the fruits that I'm seeing from it, and I'm excited about the seeds that I'm planting and just what all is going to happen. But before I do that, this has been my office for today. Let me show you guys. I don't know if I can flip my screen or not. Why is it not letting me flip? It should let me flip my screen. Well, I'll just turn my phone around. But this has been my office. I've just been sitting outside, enjoying my backyard, and have been working. And you can see, I got my water, I got my bug spray, I got all my papers everywhere. But anyway, so I wanted to break down some numbers for you guys, because I know, like, when you're in the beginning of your business, or no matter what part of your business you're in, but sometimes in the beginning you don't know how to break down your numbers. And so I want to teach you guys, like, how to break down your numbers. And I want to remind those of you, I mean, like, even myself, I was sitting here, I'm like, oh, that is so doable. If you just make a plan and then work the plan as if though it's up to you. I always say, work as if though it's up to you, and pray as if though it's up to God. And do your part, but trust Him with the rest, and don't attach yourself to the outcome. Just be super proud of yourself that you did your best, instead of next month Nellying it, or like avoiding it because we're afraid of what the outcome might be. Instead, hope for the best and work towards the best, and let's just see what happens. So I actually have a healthy living event that's at my house on Monday, and I know a lot of you guys already know about this. And with Carlita launching our Healthy Families Facebook page, and just that push towards it, it just literally shifted my vision just a little bit, because so many times we're focused on, like, oh, we got to help that one person get healthy, instead of we got to help the families get healthy. And it just opened up my eyes. Like, it literally, like, convicted me, and people that I love dearly, and I know maybe their kids aren't as healthy as they could be, because the family's not had a family healthy goal to get healthy as a family. And when a family locks arms together and gets on the same page, like, it's so much easier. And what a gift to give to our kids, and to help other people give to their kids. And Arbonne and our group has put together such an amazing plan to help people live healthy simply. And that's what Arbonne does, because there's a lot of great clean recipes out there, but when you're cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner, no one has time for that. I don't have time for that. And so, like, I have several friends who do, who follow Trim Healthy Mama. And I love Trim Healthy Mama. A lot of their stuff is great. But at the end of the day, you're making everything from scratch. And cooking from scratch 3 meals a day, even some of the simple ones, can still take time. And that's where Arbonne comes in, you guys, to just help families and help people learn how to live healthy, and learn why we have to get our guts corrected, and learn why it's so important to feed our brain nutrients. Like, if your brain is not getting the protein that it needs, it's not going to function properly. And we start our days, and our kids start their days in a place where they're not functioning at their best, and it's up to us to make that difference. And so I truly believe what Carlita says. Like, it makes me want to tear up. If you are in Arbonne, you have been placed here for a reason, and it's not just for you. It's to make a difference, and it's to bring an awareness. And I think we need to stop shying down, and we need to be bold and confident and excited about what we have to offer people. So I said, all right, sorry about that. I got a phone call from Gannon, and he knocked me off my game. So I put my phone in airplane mode, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. So I think I stopped with saying that I'd sent out some invites to families. I just switched my focus. Instead of just like, hey, this is an invite to an individual person, I thought of who do I know that's a family or a couple that I could invite. And it's crazy the difference in the response that I got. You guys, it's just kind of boggling my brain. This is people that I have invited individuals to like healthy happy hours before. Some of my really good friends, some of them are family members. And I basically just said, hey, listen, I'm throwing together this healthy families, happy families event at my house where I can help teach families how they can live a healthy lifestyle and how to help their kids learn how to live a healthy lifestyle and to help these kids be educated. And so instead of just educating the parents, educating the kids on why. Because sometimes we just say, don't eat that, eat this. And they're like, heck, this tastes way better. But we're not educating our kids on why. And I'm like, these kids need to know why. And if they know why, they're going to think through some of their choices. They're still going to want to make poor choices just like we do because the reasoning part of their brain doesn't work the way it's supposed to be. But if we can help families start working towards that healthy lifestyle, I think it's going to be crazy. So I literally thought of who do we love so much that we want to help them get healthy. And I've talked to my kids. Our whole family is getting ready to start a 30 Days to Healthy Living starting on Monday. We are, we're going to do a strong 80-20 and more like a 90-10 is what our goal is. Like, we're not going to be so diehard with our kids that they can't have a banana and stuff like that. But anyway, that's not the point of this call. The point of this call is I reached out to several families and I was blown away at the results. The people who have not been able to come, like every single person has responded back to me like, oh my gosh, this sounds so amazing. I would love to be a part of it. If they can't come, like one girl's out of town, she's like, are you going to do something like this again? Is this something that maybe I can learn more about? So I'm like, yes, I'm going to be doing a virtual event. So I didn't have it scheduled at that time, but I'm like, yes, I will do a virtual event because she's going to be out of town. And I want as many people as I can, families, to be a part of our next Healthy Families 30 Days to Healthy Living. I want these kids, I want them to have their before and after picture. I want them to have their own story. And I want to have my largest group get started, families. And because how cool is that when you can help a family transform their lives? Because if you can help the parents to learn, then they can help their children and the children can grow up. Yeah, what a gift. So anyway, every single person has had a good response to this. And I have 1, 2, 3, and there's kids playing in the background, 4 for sure families that are coming, and 2 other families, like I'm like, oh gosh, I don't know where to put all these people. But I'm so excited, you guys. And so I put together a 30 Days to Healthy Living family focus group that I'm just going to go through basically the same information I'm going to go through on Monday night, on Tuesday night, on a live event. And it's the same information, but I want the kids to be able to listen in, and I want to make it more kid friendly so the kids and the families can be a part of it. So feel free to invite. I'll shoot you guys the invite that I created, but I also created a Facebook group, and I will post on here. I'll also post my verbiage, some example verbiage, tweak it towards the people that you're sending it to, and so you can invite them to be a part of it so they can learn. And so anyway, but the other thing I really wanted to talk about is just to be intentional about your goal this month. Like, hit your bonus. Like, don't say, oh, I don't know, it feels too far away. Like, that's the mindset stuff that Carlita was talking about this morning. I don't know if you guys missed the book club call, but this book, Positive Leadership, it is so good about what you say and how are you talking to yourself? What are you believing about your goals, and what are the things that you're saying out loud? And so start saying that, you know what, there's 8 days left in this month. And it's crazy what can happen if you will just focus. I remember whenever I went into Qual for Region, and I know you guys have heard the story 150,000 times, but it just seemed so impossible to me. And yet it happened because we were intentional, and every person reached for their small goals and massive things happened. And we did $17,000 worth of sales in 2 days. And so what I want to encourage you guys to, and you guys, people do that now like all the time, because we have 30 Days to Healthy Living, we have text messaging, we have Arbonne Healthy Families. So what I want to encourage you guys to do is break down the number that you need to get to your highest bonus. So if you're an area, work towards your area bonus. It's not impossible, you guys. My goal this month is to hit 10,000 in my personal numbers. And so I broke that number down. And what that number is for me is I need to sell around 32 ASVP packages by myself. So I broke that number down into how many I needed to do each week. And so break the numbers down, and I am on target, a little bit on target, I'm a little bit off target, but with what I know happens at the end of the month and with the things that I know I have in the fire, I truly believe I'm on target to actually make that goal happen. And so some people, it's going to be skincare. Some people, it's going to be 30 days to healthy living. My biggest focus is 30 days to healthy living. It's so easy to get distracted and start thinking of next month, because in September, holiday launches. X holiday out of your mind. Delete the holiday. Delete whatever it is, hydration. Delete that stuff. That's not our focus right now. So the focus is, what can you do right now to build your business right now? What can you do right now to build your paycheck right now? So break the number down. So this is an example. If you are brand spanking new district manager and your goal is to hit 5,000 so you can get your district manager bonus, then what do you have? So say you're at 0 and you're a district manager and you need to hit 5,000 to get your district manager bonus. Break that number down. 5,000 divided into ASVPs. It's the easiest way to break it down. It doesn't have to be a 30 days to healthy living package, but you guys, it's the smartest way to build your business, honestly, because you're making such a significant difference in people's lives when you're doing 30 days to healthy living and helping them get healthy. But the other thing is it's consumable. So they're going to come back for more, which is just smart business. And that's what we are as business people. So that would be 16 ASVPs. It's like 15 and a half. So we're just going to say 16. So, okay, if your goal is to sell 16 ASVPs by the end of this month, we have 8 days. That means 2 a day is your goal. So make a list of who you're going to reach out to. So start your list and then figure out, okay, is this families that I'm reaching out to? Is this couples that I'm reaching out to? And then get some strategic verbiage of what you're going to send to these people and send it out. What do you have to lose to just send it out and say, hey, I am on a mission to help as many people as I can get healthy. I know this is back to school time, and this has kind of been like my mindset. It's back to school time. There are so many people going back to school off of a summer crash because they've eaten so much garbage. They've been so busy that they've just like barbecued and done all these things that have just tortured their bodies. And now we're going back to school where we need to be focused, we need to be intentional, and we're going into the holiday seasons where we're going to even be eating more garbage and be more slothful. I'm looking at my backyard because I think I see some kind of an animal over there. It looks like a snake, but I don't know. Something's sticking its head up. I hate animals. I don't hate all animals. I hate snakes and reptiles and rodents. Oh well, we'll figure out what it is later. All right. Woo, squirrel. It's not a squirrel, snake. All right, so break the number down. So who are you going to reach out to? So like for me last night, when I made this list, I literally created the invite yesterday and switched my event yesterday to a family one. Man, I'm so distracted by that snake. Sorry, guys. And then I just sent them out. And like for instance, I sent one to my friend Jessica. I was just like, hey, Jessica, I hope you guys have had an awesome summer. I really haven't talked to her hardly at all this summer. I know her husband is on he needs to get his gut healthy. I know she has been on a health and wellness journey herself. And I grew up with them. I grew up especially with her husband, and I know his health issues. And I'm like, I would love to help them get healthy. And I know what Arbonne has to offer and what we have to offer can help them. I know it. And so I just said, I don't know what you have going on, but I know this is last minute. I'm throwing this together. I thought of you guys. I think this would be something that would be totally up your alley. I would love to help your kids to learn why it's important to get healthy and how their brain is affected by their gut and how everything you put in your mouth affects everything. I'm doing free dinner, so you guys can come straight from work and have dinner at my house. So I'm providing dinner. I'm doing a healthy dinner. And so anyway, she talked to her husband. She's like, let me talk to my husband and I'll get back with you. She messaged me back, we're on board. It's the first day of school, but we're coming. I've had so many people, teachers. I have a teacher that I reached out to. And she's like, it's the first day of school. And I knew it was. I told her, I'm like, I know it's the first day of school, so it's a busy day, but I also know it's free dinner, so it might help. And I know what a great way to start the year by giving your family the gift of health and by making smart decisions to help your family live healthy. And so wording it in a way to serve them and bless them. And mean it with your heart. I really, really mean those things that I'm saying to these people. So anyway, that's some of the ideas of what I've sent to people. You can totally throw one of these together at your own house on Tuesday and invite people over and watch the virtual that I'm going to do to talk about it, and then have some food there for them to taste and try. So you can do it that way, or you can just have people pop on the virtual and listen. I am so distracted by that snake. I'm like, is it going to move? I want to know what it is. I don't think it's a snake, but it's something. It looks like a turtle head. Wow. Okay, focus, Sherry, focus. I'm almost done. Okay, so what I'm doing is for my families that come, if they buy 2 ASVP packages, you guys, I know it's a chunk of expense for families, and sometimes they can't see that up front. So, but I know it's hard for a whole family to start with 1 ASVP pack. So what I'm doing to sweeten the pot a little bit is if they purchase 2 ASVP packages, you guys, I'm giving them, for me, and everyone can do what they want to do, but I'm giving them $40 off of each of their packages. So they're going to save $80 total. And what I'm doing, if you're like, so what I'm doing is we get paid weekly. So we get a 15% kickback every week when we sell a 30 days to healthy living package. So you'd be getting almost $48, like 47 something. So if I'm giving them $40 off, I'm still making $7 or $8 off of it. Which I don't count that money as my money anyway. And if I'm getting a whole family on 30 days to healthy living, then it's worth it to me. So you might just say, $20 off of each of their packages. So they'll save a total of $40, and then you'll still make $28 each of your packages. But the goal is, if you're gonna sell your 15 or however many that you need, you're gonna be making your $400 bonus on your paycheck as a district manager. And if you're a consultant, you'll need to sell $2,500 worth and have 2 people sign up as preferred clients or consultants, and you'll get a $200 bonus on your paycheck. So you're looking back past a little bit of right now money so that you can get consistent consumers of Arbonne who start seeing results and who become your repeat customers. So you're selling it to them at a discount their first time, and that's your gift to them if they purchase 2. And so anyway, say you did just give them $20 off each. If you only sold 1, you'd only be making $40 anyway. If you sold 2, you're still making $40 if you give them $20 off. Or even $30 off, you'd still be making what, almost $30 off of them. So just be a smart business person, but realize you can give to get. And if you're like, well, I don't have a credit card, and I'm okay. We are like not credit card people until recently, but we used to not know how to manage credit cards, and I never want to encourage people to go into debt with their business. But we pay our credit card off as soon as we make a purchase. We just pay it off, and we do that just to get airline points because we love to travel. But if you don't have that a credit card or whatever, or you don't want to get caught in that trap of like, hey, I'll pay this up front, you can let them know they'll get a rebate. They'll get $80 off, and they'll be, or $40 off, or whatever you're going to give them if they purchase 2 packages, and just say, this is my gift to you, and I'm giving you my commission as soon as it comes in. So you can do it more as a rebate, and let them know, as soon as I get paid on Tuesday, I will refund that back to you. So let them know they will get that back. So you can do it as a rebate once you get paid, or you can do it as a, hey, I'm going to cover this, and then once your paycheck comes in, you can pay off that debt, if that makes sense. And then you'll be even, you'll still be making a profit, and you're helping multiple people get healthy. So you guys, I'm going to break these numbers down again. If you're a district manager, it's $5,000 that you need to sell to hit your district manager bonus, which is a $200 bonus, but this month it's doubled to $400. So you guys, $400 is a big deal. I mean, it's significant. So plus you're gonna make your commissions off of that. So you're looking at a pretty decent paycheck for a $5,000 month. And so that is the breakdown, is 16 ASVPs, it's like 15 3/4. So 16, break it down. Who are you gonna reach out to? And just start chunking away, and know that your goal is 2 a day. And so if you don't get 2 on one day, just amp it up. Make it your goal to get people to like, hey, I would love to chat with you a little bit more. Hey, I'd love to share with you this video. We have a group of us that are doing this. I'd love to hook you up with an even better deal. I'm working towards a massive bonus this month, and because of that, I'm willing to give up my commissions or whatever to get that bonus and to hit that number. And you guys are going to get that many more people on 30 Days to Healthy Living, and hopefully those people will be your next month people that are helping you meet more people, if that makes sense. And if you're brand spanking new and you have $0 and you're a brand new consultant, you guys, it's 8 ASVPs that you need to sell. 8. That's 1 a day. And you can easily do that. It is so doable. Sorry, little boat going by in the backyard. But it's 8 ASVPs. And so that's 1 a day. And if you hit 2,500 in sales and you have 2 people that become consultants or preferred clients that hit at least 150 in sales. So if you have 8 people doing ASVPs, you're for sure going to hit that number because you're going to have 8 people signing up as preferred clients, or at least 4 if they are ordering 2 packages. So you'll have more than 2. And it will totally happen for you. If any of this is confusing for you and you're like, what? I don't understand any of this. Please reach out to your upline and let us help you to map it out so you can make this become a reality. And let's end this month with a bang, you guys. And let's set ourselves up for September to be ridiculous. Just because I know September can hold so much punch for you earning that trip that is going to launch in December. The momentum you build right now is what's going to decide whether you go on that next vacation. And so don't shy away. We have amazing things coming next month. And the momentum you build right now is really what's going to make next month better for you. And so don't next month Nelly it. Work this month, and that will increase your next month. And then always remember that whatever you're doing right now, you're going to see the full profits from it in 90 days. Like, we work in 90-day segments. So whatever you're doing right now, you might not see the fruit immediately, but you're planting seeds and you will see a reward come from that. And I think sometimes we get weary in well-doing because we plant the seed and we don't see a plant come up immediately. And we got to remember, it's like gardening. You plant it, you water it, you fertilize it, and eventually you start seeing a little bud. And before you know it, that bud grows into a massive tree. And that is our goal. We plant, we water, and then we get to watch the fruits of that as we stay consistent with our business. So, okay, I hope this is helpful for you guys. If you have questions, let me know. I'm putting together some verbiage. I'm sending you the example invite that I sent out. You can do your own. Please invite people to get on Tuesday night. If you want to have people over to your own house and then watch the live on Tuesday night, you are more than welcome to do that. If you're like, oh, it's too late, I am more than happy to go live on a Zoom so you can hook it up to your TV on Tuesday night as well, or even on Wednesday night. Now, I know Wednesday night we have team calls, but Tuesday night or Thursday night, if you want to do something like that, hook me up to a Zoom in your living room or in your dining room or wherever. I'm more than happy to do that. And I'm excited to see what comes from all of this and just the difference that we're going to make. And I can't wait. All right. Love you guys. FYI, I knew there was something in the yard over here by the house, and I couldn't tell what it is, and you can't hardly see. But you're going to see this little bunny.
Pretty big.
Yeah, he's not little. There he goes. He ran away. I hope you guys got to see him. But that's what I was seeing. I'm like, there is something over there. Of course, I thought it was a snake because that's what I do.